Everybody, Jeremy here from Flatware Creation. Today, I can't do that too much. Fork sticking out of it. Today we're going to be unbagging 5 bags from my 216 pounds of silverware that I bought today. We have 16 bags in total, but it's late, but I can't help but dig into some of them. Get the chat started here. That over there. Right here. Okay, that should be good. All right. Here, switch this. Let's open some bags. So, this bag stabbed me like 3 times. I can't tell if it's jerky on me. Hi, Jazzy Rose. Does the video seem really jumpy? Knife. They have to tape these things up so much because they're only like 16 to 19 pounds. But they'll poke right through these bags and just rip them all to shreds. Okay, so I'm not, oh, I see 1877 pattern in there. Oh, I may as well leave that out. Okay, great. Sorry. All right. So I'm just gonna dump it out. Let me see. Let me mute you guys for a second. And unmute. Okay. So the way I normally do this is I have a guy who buys gold and silver, and I have a standing order for 100 pounds of silverware. So once he gets to 100 pounds, he gives me a call normally, and I'll go down and pick it up. This time he didn't give me a call, so I'm at 216 pounds, which I think is the most that I've bought. I think it's the most I've bought and unbagged. It's gonna be close. 230 something might be a possibility, but 216 for sure. This time only 2 bags of knives, which is awesome. So lots and lots of silver patterns. What I'll normally do is I'll go through, because there's a ton of patterns. Focus. Work. Nope, still focusing on me. On Lance, you know you want to get better. See if I can zoom in a touch. And it looks fuzzy to me, but it looks like it's clear on your guys' end. Yeah, it's very cool. And I appreciate that they let me go through the knives. So I can do the quick ping test to see if they're hollow. That's hollow. And this one's, it's a thud and not so much as a ring. Hurts my finger. Okay, move this bar over here. There we go. Okay, so we've got a lot of silverware. If we get through it fast enough, might do another bag, and hopefully we'll find some silver while we're searching. So what I normally do is, once I identify a pattern, I'll show you guys, and then the rest of that pattern we'll start putting in my tote here. That way we get to see as many patterns as we can. These are brand new. Nice. No monogram. Let's see if I can block it out with something. Microfiche box, maybe. Too big. It's working though. I have to use that. This pattern makes wonderful elephants. Because it's got that little design on it. These are the ones that if you're making elephants, they are the most, once you start to make the trunk, whenever you twist it, the trunk will normally, the fork tine will just rip off. So you have to make sure you go up a little higher. I should probably keep so same thing with the spoons, forks. Let's see, what else we got in here? Pretty pattern. How can I get? I wonder. See if I can get this to autofocus. One. Okay. White there. There, it's a new lens. How this works. I think I might switch over to my other lens. Give me 1 second. Hi, Darla. Hi, Lou. Give me 1 second. I'm going to switch out my lens real quick. Then I'll be back on. This one's not quite focusing right. Here. This can go right here. And all right. Back a little bit. Focuses. No. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It just changed the focal point again. That might do it. There we go. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Blue said, hi, Jeremy. Wow, where did you get all your flatware? lucky to find a few pieces at the thrift stores. I have a guy who buys gold and silver, and I have a standing order for 100 pounds of silverware. And once I hit that, they normally give me a call. I'll go down and pick it up. But he called me 2 days after I was going to call him, but I forgot. And there's 216 pounds of silverware after I went through and flick tested all the knives. Yes, it does have a touch screen, Darla. I adjusted where the focal point is, so that will allow me to show you guys the patterns a lot easier. So these are all the same. Lots of those elephant forks. I know these guys. Monogram, I think. This is Old Colony. It's from 1911. That one. This one is one of my favorite patterns. It's called Columbia, and it makes beautiful rings. And just the other day, oh, that's a lot of silverware. Yeehaw, the things you will make. Yeah, I have a lot. I have 16 bags in total I have right now. So this pattern I made this yesterday from a grapefruit spoon out of that pattern. So pretty. So this is 1890s, I believe. Big serving spoon. Yeah, the Columbia one is definitely one of my favorites. So I have a question. If anybody's watching this, these old spoons, see how the lines are in the middle? They're going down this way. I can understand fork patterns being in there, like spiral for spaghetti or something, but I don't understand why they're all just damaged that way. I can understand this edge here from scraping on plates and bowls and things. It's always confused me, that pattern. Start blazing through these guys. I have some friends I'm going to invite over to come sort through all of these. Some of these, all of the plating is off. Another favorite or popular one. Solid fork. Flare. The one go in the background. Well, it looks pretty. Oh, jackpot. Is there a monogram? There is a monogram, and I think it is a N. This one will make sure you guys get. It's a really pretty pattern. I always forget the name. think it's something oak. Oh, I knew I had my phone out for something. I thought I had everything brought up. Fortunately, I'm pretty fast. So let's find out the year and name. So, yep, Charter Oak, 1906. Why is it a jackpot? It's a jackpot because it's not a really, what's the word? You don't find it a lot. You don't find it. I don't find it a lot. So anytime I get it, I'm always excited because they make great rings and really, really nice bracelets. Let's see. Oh, we keep going. We got some grapes. I forget what year these are too. So if you go to replacements.com and you click on the little red camera here, and if you take a picture of it, it will bring up the pattern. Make sure you look at the pattern for sure to make sure it's the same all the way down the stem, but 1904 vintage. Oh no, it's a monogram. Hold on, why is it jackpot when it has a monogram? Oh, that's its. Sorry, Darla, you're losing me. Oh, speaking of which, thank you, Darla. This is perfect. I love it. I love it. Darla had this made for me. I got my shop juice. Thank you so much. And the lens, I'll make sure I get that figured out before next time, probably tomorrow. Okay, we're going through a little and I got my Hello Kitty. Okay, let's keep going. This pattern I find all the time, but whenever I find it, it's always got the silver plate. Like most of it is gone. Ones like that, I'll replate, clean them up real good, and then replate them. Ooh, this is Columbia also. Work is beautiful. What else came in the box? I got my other mug, my small one, Flatware Creations mug. I got my new lens for my camera. I got my Hello Kitty wrapped crystal. And I ran out of the house earlier. Over there. Oh, and my shirt. Yep, my fishing shirt. I think that's all I can say on YouTube. Saw that one. It's master knife. Hello. Wake up. Are you going to sleep? There we go. Oh, it's the same. Ooh. Break out my handy dandy loop. Someone already scored it to test it for silver. So it's probably not silver, but it did have a stone in here. So I'll put this off to the side. I'll do my own test on it. Cute little spoon with a little spiral going around it. That one over there. Oh, look at this little guy. This is sterling. Got my first sterling. Got my sterling. Let's see if this will pick it up. It's about the size of my little finger. This is a salt spoon. Yeah, a salt spoon. It's had this pin soldered to it. So we got our first sterling. Put that right there. This one. Brooklyn. A little pattern. I think it's this a demi? Yeah, I think it's a demi spoon. Hotel St. George. That's plated, pretty sure. Yep. Put that guy in there. So this pattern right here, I don't think that's the 1877 pattern. Oh, that's another oak. That one, we haven't seen that. Oops. Couple little demi spoons. Seen all of those. That's a long ways down there. I got my giant tote out, and I'm 100% certain that this big tote right here is not going to fit. But I'm not going to take anything out until it's all done. Just to double check. Okay. That guy. Old Colony. Oh, what's this? What we got? It's a baby spoon. Is that a goose? Yep, it's a mother goose. Pretty cool. A little tiny baby spoon. Fool's Log Cabin. That. More of the vintage. This is a big serving fork. There's still going to be a mammoth. Big old elephant. Yep, that's in one. Solid knives. These knives like this, I have turned into I have turned them into tablecloth weights. You put clips on them, and then you just clip them onto your tablecloth so they don't blow away. Okay. That one. Okay. Seen those. Seen those. Same, same, same. I think my favorite part is I get to look in the bags whenever I open them here. I don't look at any of this. The only thing I look at beforehand is the knife handles. Another vintage grapes. What is it? This one is, it's a schnauzer. Quite read what it says though. Oh, it says schnauzer. Get in there. Cute one. That one up there so I don't lose it. Nice little serving spoon. This one, I think, is brown something. Let's find out for sure because my memory is about, what were we talking about? Submit. And 1885. We have a winner for the oldest. Yep, Crown. So 1885 takes it so far. We got it written down. That's the oldest one. Now let's see this one. So this one I know has two different, it's the same pattern, but one has little stripes inside where the round part is here. I know that that one is 1877. Drop this down real quick. And well, this one's actually older, 1871, called Persian. 1871. So we have a new leader. One. You, sir, are the winner. Here. And we're on to the next bag, just like that. So this one was 12 pounds. I'm not, oh, I got a little glimpse of something good in there. All right. I'm gonna mute you guys real quick. There we go. And are back. What's the oldest ever for me? I think 18 1850s or 1840s has been the oldest one for me, if I remember right. But we all know my memory is about 6 what were we talking about? I love this. Thank you so much, Darla. So here's the first pattern we got out of there. There we go. Some Queen Bess. Unfortunately, some of these are more pot metal. So they'll go into that box. This is the same pattern we just looked at. Same. See a couple of nice ones in there. This one has, she said she messed up on those cups 3 times. Oh no, that's why I got 2. I'm glad I got 2. I appreciate it, I really do. This is another pattern I like. I take and I cut these out and make those, just those flowers as earrings. Pattern, same. Cruising through some more of those that we had in the first bag. Pretty little flower pattern. Definitely a ring. Before I lose it. Ooh, this is a pretty one. I've never had this pattern before. That's really pretty. We'll set that off to the side so we'll search it after. Same patterns. You think little baby spoon. And then some of them are no name patterns, or no pattern really on them. This one was stamped L and R. You can tell it was stamped after it was made because the punch marks. Oh, this feels, I think it's stainless, or not stainless, silver plated. Yep, no marks. And I got a little tell on the back side of these. Kind of looks like sterling, it feels like sterling, but if you get a little on the heel right here, you can see the layers come off, and that's a dead giveaway that it's plated. We'll look that pattern up too. Master knife. Got a cool kind of pattern in it. Oops. Okay. I'll save the good stuff for whenever you get back. This one. Okay. I had a collector, one time we did a show, I think it was Syracuse, New York. We did a antique show, and one of the guys there actually told me that I should start stamping my stuff, make my own stamps, so whenever years later some other antiquer is going to be finding my stuff and he thought it was good enough for me to start marking stuff on it. But that's the guy that was also collecting this Waldorf Astoria silverware. Like he had a ton of silverware and I bought a whole bunch. But he was specifically looking for the Waldorf Astoria. So anytime I find it, I try and keep it. That one out. Regular. I don't understand all this stuff in the middle just destroyed. A little sifting spoon. So if I get through these, might be able to do another bag. I don't know. I think this will be it for tonight. Hi, server. This is another one of those old spoons. Like you can't fit your teeth down in there. It's always confused me. Little pickle fork, seafood fork, same patterns, same pretty pattern. I think somebody was looking for that one yesterday or today. One, I think it's Jubilee. Another popular pattern. This one we're checking out. That guy there. That one looked like it was stainless for a second. That one's all the cool ones I'm putting to the side here so we can take a look at those. National Deep Silver. Definitely gonna be a ring. Love that pattern down the outside of it. Pretty. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, that tote is gonna be so full. Let's see. It is a 15-gallon tote for 56 liters. And these look all the same. Yep. All right, let's get to our pictures real quick. There. Hi, New to the channel and to collecting silver and silver plated. What is the fastest way to remove the plating off without chemicals? So if you're trying to deplate the silver, I've seen people use salt and electricity and water, and that's been one of the, without using chemicals, that's been really the only one that I've seen work decently. And you still have to kind of brush all the silver off of it. It takes a little bit longer, but you're not breathing in all those chemicals. I know I've seen a couple on YouTube that I was gonna start. Actually, this spot right here is gonna become a hood. Yep, Jubilee. 1953. Put those right there. What is this one? Excited for that one. Before, I say this every time, but before I would spend hours and hours and hours, and then some more hours trying to find all the information on it. So Lexington silver plate 1904. Cool. Another pretty popular orange. All right, now this one I've never seen before. So fast. Wildflower 1910. Is that the right? Yep. Wildflower 10. That's cool. It's really pretty. I'll put you back there. See what this guy is. I don't remember having this pattern before. It is kind of small. Trumpet vine, silver plate, 1912. Pretty. 1912. Still over 100 years old. Nice. Oh yeah, this is the one that stuck me earlier. Anything off the bat? Ooh, we got a pretty one. Make that easier on me. Some of you guys. We had a straggler. This one I was looking at though. Really pretty. We'll put that one off to the side to look at later. Now these guys, normally the stem isn't silver, but a lot of times the bowls are. But this bowl has some green on it, so I'm going to say that it's plated over copper. Yep, I don't see any telltale marks besides the green on it. And sometimes you'll find those markings back here on this back edge. We'll put that one in there softly. Another souvenir spoon. Looks like a windmill. Spoon. Tiny little spoon. So this guy, there. Like we have a big set of those. Soft flour. Sweden. Pretty little spoon. Come on, dude. There was a bunch of little spoons in this one. Not Sterling. Little flour here. Patterns. Full set here. Nice older pattern. Pretty one. It doesn't beat our winner though, or our oldest contender yet. Pretty master knife. Come on, camera. I've got you right in the middle. It's a strainer. Goes over your cup. Cool. I have never seen one of those before. Put that over there. Got that one. Definitely looks like there's a California, San Diego near spoon with dolphin. In the bowl is a sailboat. Wonder what this is used for. Got markings on it. I know it's plated. Something 20. It's got a pretty flower pattern on it. think I am going to take a picture of that one. We've seen all these patterns already. This is a cast metal. Yeah, that's going to snap as soon as I try and bend it. A couple of those. Bunch of those. Oh, I have to take a picture of one just to make sure we got. Oh, this is pretty. This is that same company. Yeah, it's the same company, just a lot smaller. Really pretty. We'll take a picture of that one instead of that one. Couple more of those. Another small one. Oh, look at that. Look at that fork. It's pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. That one's stainless. Where's my magnet? Here, magnet, magnet, magnet. I thought I had one right here. Oh, I had it on the vise. All right. No, it's not. Is it? Nope, silver plated. It looks like stainless, and it feels like stainless. Oh, this is pretty. I love finding these type of pieces. Oh wow. So somebody hand engraved this PF. It looks 1760. Can't quite tell what the markings are. I'll have to do a little bit more research on that. A little serving ladle. And then on the back has the hook. Doesn't slide in the bowl. That's really pretty. It feels, handle feels silver, but I'm not seeing any markings besides these little guys on the back. I want to go back there. And I have my tester kit. I think my silver test kit is dead. So that fluid for the test kit should be red. If it's not red, it's dead. But I think you can use California Bear. Boom. I know, I think it's 14 or 18 karat can be used to test for silver also. We haven't seen that one yet. All the same. New one. Got Bermuda. This is a pretty common pattern. A lot of times these will have a monogram, and this monogram is a W. Still trying to get used to my glasses. here's blurry. This is all clear. If I take them off, this is all blurry. That's clear. Okay. This is the same thing. I think these would make some cute bracelets. Cute little, dainty little bracelet. Same thing, same thing. Got a lot more serving pieces again. Match for that. Love to get a few more of those. This one, the plating is all basically gone, but it's a pretty pattern. Transitions. Yeah. I'm more than likely gonna get my progressive lenses soon. And I'll just have the glasses. As long as these aren't so some of these big patterns like this, they're kind of thick. Some of those are Godinger is the name on them, and they are notorious because they will not bend, or they'll make slight bends, but if you try and turn them into a ring, they're going to snap on you all the time. They're beautiful patterns, but they are not good if you're going to bend them. Same pattern. Oop, another one of those guys. It's always so fun opening these up, going through them. I had matched to that. No, this one. So I'm starting to make bracelets again. So I'm starting to separate out everything by its pattern again. So if I have two of something, make a bracelet. So let's see, I got 4 of those. Take a picture here in a sec. 2 of those. Yeah, here. That one. Yeah. I think we did that one, the last one. Another one of those. And is this the same pattern? I think it is. Took me a while to get used. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be doing something. All right, let's see what these patterns are. Flat rose, silver plate from Norway. It does not have a date on it. But this little spoon here says is, oh wait, no, that's bigger one. The one that's just a little bit bigger than this is 30 bucks. You can make pretty rings. and this is the same thing. So let's see what other matches it had for it too. So flat rose sterling. Pretty sure I didn't see sterling on it. That's definitely plated. So this is what I was talking about. If you can't quite tell, that is the heel where that clear spot is. That's the heel. So if the markings look like it's silver, but you see that, 9 times out of 10, that's going to be plated. Right. Go to the next one. I think this black spot right here, I was pouring some silver and kind of spilled out and went and rolled. It's the same pattern called Dragon, and it says it's sterling. Feels like it could be sterling. It's a pretty pattern. It feels tacky like it could be sterling. I don't see a heel on it. 830S. I'll have to look into it. I'll test that later. Let me see if there's a version that's not sterling. That one's sterling. That one's sterling, but it's different pattern. That one's sterling. I'm gonna say it's probably sterling. It's all black from the tarnish. All right, next, I've had this pattern before. Now that I don't have to memorize all the patterns, let's take a billion pictures. (1908) Wildwood 2. And this pattern, I've never had this pattern before either. Allworthy, 1910. I don't know if that's it. Here we go. Nope, it's Fairfax. So this pattern is a little bit different. Back in here is little dimples. That's what we have on this pattern here. The first pattern that came up was that Hallworthy. You really have to look at the patterns. There's no dimples. No dimples back here. So always got to double check. So that one was 1909 Fairfax. And these cool ones. I could just use photo without having to crop it. Yay. Don't think it's that one. Not sterling. Narcissus? No. Yeah, it's definitely not Narcissus. Definitely not sterling. So if we go to the top one again, the picture that they have don't do it any justice. Okay, yep, that's it. The right pattern. So this one is Mio 1 silver plate. This is what it actually looks like. Really pretty. It goes all the way down the stems. So even after the bracelets are made, I'll have a pair of earrings left. I'll just put that there. 2 more bags to go. Or juice. I like how it's on the front. Everybody else can see it. And I get 2 too. 2. Knife. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That one didn't get me earlier, but it got me that time. Guys. And I'm back. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I see some good patterns. I've never seen this pattern before. Nice and small. Got those flowers going all the way down it. Rogers. We'll definitely be taking a picture of that one. Aladdin. Pretty pattern. This is a couple more of the Aladdins. It's pretty even once it gets smaller. Oh, I like that. These guys. Camera had to reset. There we go. Another really popular pattern. I forget its name, so we'll take a picture. Reinforced plate. Okay. I was thinking it was a baby spoon, but somebody just bent it up. Hey, darn. That looks like a magic carpet. See the lamp. Sure. Okay. Let's get into. That the same one? It looks like the same pattern, but it's or same style. Got those little pockets in it. Yeah, that was the Aladdin one. Got the lamp up there and a gap for a monogram. And then I think right down here, it looks like a torch coming up. Over there. Saw Gorham and got excited for a second, but it's plated. Pretty pattern. It is really thick though. Put that over there. I think I've seen this pattern before, but I don't remember the name at all. That one. Some sugar tongs or ice cream tongs. Cafe Minerva. Cool. This the one we were already looking at? Nope, this is a different pattern. Come on. There we go. Really pretty pattern up there. And it has a P for a monogram. Don't start sorting stuff, Jeremy. Just keep going through the patterns. Different. Oh, that's the same one we got picked out earlier. Same thing. Lots of serving spoons in this one. Lots of big serving spoons. Ouch. Wonder if that's the one that got me earlier too. Oh, pickle fork. I'm just watching this on my phone. I can't see these things so tiny. Yeah, I'm sorry. I will gladly take some pictures and put them online. Serving fork. I get a picture of that one. Clean those. Nice serving size pieces for that pattern. I really like making these into bracelets. More serving pieces. The one we're checking out. Yep. There's two different patterns here. I think I have both picked out. Nope, I don't. Double check. So this guy would be a good candidate for a whale tail bangle. Not, it's big, but it's pretty light. Moving on. Here. Couple more Aladdins, but those are bigger. Got that one picked out. First Love. Pretty common pattern. Lots of serving pieces. Another big ladle. More Aladdin. Bunch more Aladdin. There's enough there. I might be changing up my silverware drawer. Couple more ladles. Got the little, not quite so much a hook on the back. E, 4-leaf clover. Or 8. And this one's really sounded different. I hope it's not cast. Another little tiny spoon. I think. Got the word of the day. Don't think it's sterling. Nope, it says England. And I'm pretty sure that this is a silver plated pattern. The size of my finger. Different. Clara. If there's any Claras out there, I have a fork for you. A pretty pattern. This is my dog fork ring size. Another master knife here. Pretty one. Bunch of little forks. Making earrings again, so those are always fun to make. These really don't have a pattern on them. What else we got? Little spoon. It says Ashar silver, but pretty sure it's plated. Serving forks. More Aladdin. First Love. The blanks. I have accidentally had some of these blank pattern ones. I just tossed in there, and when I started making stuff with them, I found out that they were sterling. Like, oops. Now I try and do at least a quick check. Okay, we're getting to the end of this one. Got one more bag, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Another Aladdin. Another ladle. Ladle. So we've done 3 bags, and we're up to the top right here. And we're spread out all the way across the bottom. I am definitely going to fill that bucket up for sure. Okay. Picture time. Really want to know what this pattern is. It is violet. Yep, that's the right pattern. It is 1905 violet. Pretty, and it has a monogram of a P as in Pam. Let's check the next one here. I just totally stopped cropping them too. Valley Rose. Yep, Valley Rose 1956. Just so much fun. So this one is called Regent Forum, right? Yep. Regent 1902 to 1903. Flowers. I should know the name of this one. And I'm sure some of you guys are yelling its name. I've made so much distinction. Yep, 1951 distinction. Take a picture of the Aladdin one. Take a guess. Pattern name might be Aladdin. Little guess. Oh, Aladdin. Yep. It doesn't have a date, and it's unknown manufacturer. And the last one from that bag. I think I saw a couple of these in there. Venetian Garden, 1971. Cool. 1971's kind of going the wrong way though. Okay. Last bag. Up there. This one's got pokies sticking all out of it. Okay. On a heavy center frame. No, nothing. Okay. Well. Ooh. Pretty. We're gonna save you for a second. Do a little spoon. That totally looks like a 70s pattern. Yeah. I just made a bunch of rings out of this pattern. And a couple of bracelets. This is another pattern I really like. Again, I forget the name of it. Long 3-prong fork. Serving spoon. I think this is said serving spoon. And
do you want me to use ChatGPT to answer that?
Nope. Oh, we got another Columbia, but this time it's a master knife. Ready? Love the variety of patterns you get. Now this one is cool. It's textured. All of that other shading. There's all texture on there. Pretty cool. I'll just put that one there. Haven't seen this pattern before. Not a super busy pattern. There's an an octopus fork. Ooh, this one's pretty. You can see all the plating that's gone from it. What's left is the black. Reed and Barton. Handle's really pretty. You crack me up, Darla. Big serving fork slash I almost, did you see me almost throw this in the bucket? It just felt different. Triple check I didn't toss any in there. Pretty sure I didn't. It just felt different. Read it, Barton. If it'll read. Sterling. I got 2 for sure. Do my Sterling dance. Now I'm excited because if that was in here, just go through it, Jeremy. Calm down. A little rose pattern, a little sifting spoon. A little food fork. Yeah, that pattern. We'll check that out. Oh, that's Sterling. I got another one. That's 3. That's kind of cool. Little boxy pattern. Come on, buddy. You got this. No, you want to zoom in on it. Really? Here, focus on this. Got some little flowers up in there. You crack me up too with your happy dance. My Sterling dance. So this is a nut pick. So if you're making rings, just the round rings, if you cut it off right here, cut it off right here where the pick starts. Come on. Killing me, Smalls. There we go. Right there where the pick starts, if you cut it off right there, this becomes a ring, and then this pick piece I turn into earrings. This one has a monogram, looks like M and a P. Nope, it's M A P. This is a map pick. Pieces. For little tongs. This is a silver plated pattern. But the little ends here, these make the cutest little earrings. I love turning these into spiral rings. They're just so slim. Make really great spiral rings. Pretty sure it's plated. Roger Brothers, but another little. Yeah, it's got me. Sorry, it's late. My humor's awful. Tomato server. Another ladle. That same pattern. 100% going to be a ring. So pretty. This one's going to be easier to picture. What have we got left in here? Can't get greedy and expect more silver. Full pattern. These are a little bit more, not tricky to make rings out of, but the pattern goes so far down, or it goes so far down before you get to the one piece of pattern. So I put crystals in here. You can solder on crystals or use the crystal rivets. They work great for those patterns that don't really have anything on the end. Nice big serving spoon. Weighted, but I always gotta check. All these guys are the same pattern. A lot of times I will turn those into bracelets because you have further down the side, so you'll have that pattern available. Seen all those. That one. Two of these little guys, and they actually have plating. Nice. And no monograms. So these have become rings also, but they'll be saddle rings. So that the pattern will actually go over the top of these. Those right there. Big serving spoon and another ladle. Oh, forgot we have this bag. See what treasures we have in here. Put that there. Not really anything on the pattern here. Ooh, ooh, there's a whole bunch of them. That's really pretty. I don't know if we've searched that one yet, but we're gonna. That's a pretty pattern. And there's a ton of them. No monograms. Bracelets and rings coming soon. This pattern's called Alhambra. Come on. And this is the pattern that I actually made that whale tail out of. earlier. Not the Columbia. It was the Alhambra. I forget what year that is. Oh, those, same thing. This looks like a little bird. I think it's a little bird. Cool, I got another one. Little teaser that's kind of loose. I have like, I think 4 or 5 of those. Ooh, this is another big serving spoon. That same bird type. There. So this is what was in that first bag. Plain pattern. Here. Another little ladle. Little guy. And you got me. I know it's a serving piece for something, but I have no idea what. Got a little marking right there, but I'll do a search on it. There's a couple different patterns in here. Just gonna put this there. Yep, a lot of blank patterns. Blanks. Seen those already. I got a rabbit. Got a rabbit. Nothing in the spoon bowl. Right in the corner. Oh, whenever you see pieces like this, where the handle's been taken off, that the handle was more than likely sterling. Yep, so they'll do the handle in sterling, and then this will all be silver plate. But yeah, I can kind of see a heel right here. Orange blossoms, more no names, no patterns, no pattern. Deep silver, nice little spoon. Center. No pattern, no pattern. Little round spoon, little serving spoon. And some of these are different. Put that right there. So we saw this pattern earlier. Do we have this pattern out? Yep, we have this one out to take pictures. Really pretty pattern. Pretty sure these are going to end up being whale tails. Or mermaid tails. Another master knife. One of the orange patterns. ladle. That one is hot metal. All right, so we got a couple to take pictures of. And then we're all done for the night. Actually, I'm going to weigh up the silver after this. We'll see how much silver I got in 4 or 5 bags. All right. Such a light pattern on it. Oh, that's not it. The pattern is just so light. That's not it. Nope. Possibly. Nope. Try taking a better picture. Really get the pattern in there. Not silver. Not finding that one. And it is plated, so we'll move on. This is the one I'm really interested in. I don't know if we've looked at this one today or not. Keep forgetting to check the chat. Yep. Wild Rose 1904 silver plate. Got a whole bunch of those. Just checking. Alhambra. It's, yeah, 1907. That's it with all of the details in it. All right, let's check this guy. So this one is Corona, 1884. Still older than that, right? Yeah. 18. So Corona silver plate. Had 2 of those. There's this guy. And then we'll weigh up the silver we got in our bags. Happen. Peerless Daffodil, 1907. That's pretty. Okay, and we just take a picture of this one. I think we already pictured it once, but I just want to double check. Yeah, it's identical. $830. Yep, this is sterling too. Woo, sterling. Okay. So get out my handy dandy silver. So this is scrap price, 2 grams. Purity is 925 sterling. And let's find out how many grams we got. 1 ounces. Mode. There we go. But we do this. Hear that? Buddy on here. That wasn't 100% sure. So we are at 168.5. 5. Calculate. So the gross melt value for the silverware I got just now is $169. Woo! I should have gone out for dinner. That's awesome. I like whenever I get to do silver dance. Especially when they're nice big pieces too. You just sometimes you can just feel from the texture. Just different. Okay, so I got all of those and I got this. So we're gonna save that. And I'm gonna call it a night. You guys for hanging out with me. That's done. That's done. I still have 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11 bags back there. Right. Right there. That way. Okay. The Corona is pretty cool, and not just because I love Corona. Okay, so I'm gonna hop off of here, and I will positively see you guys tomorrow as I try and get through the rest of these bags. And yeah, I gotta see what I have for orders first thing in the morning, but I'll be on here tomorrow doing another live, and we'll get some more silverware, and hopefully we'll get some more sterling. Okay. My phone's telling me to go to bed. All right. Bye. Have fun. Thanks for hanging out with me.